Hey guys, Dan for Mr. Grey, Dan Daff the Grey, and we are here. Here with part 2 of Nukes Top 5. Now, this might be a shorter one than the previous one, because the part 1, I think we got about 20 minutes into a 30-minute video, and I didn't have time to finish it off. Breakdown analysis, by the way, not a debunking video, Jim, if you're watching. I'm not having to go, Jim, but you know, read the titles. So we're going to have a look at part 2 of that one there. For those new here, I pause a lot and I talk a lot. And these are the ones where we try and, like, they are really stupid, not going to bother. Like that stupid, bloody, screaming, whining ghost, Japanese ghost video where he throws water over it. It was ridiculous. I don't give a shit what anyone says. It was one of the stupidest clips I've ever seen. Or we go closer to the ones which, that deserves a deep dive. So this is the ones where we try and find those clips. But anyway, I'm just going to go. It was the top 10 scary ghost videos to cry yourself to sleep. Oh, here we go. Oh yeah, we got to Del and Dave with the mysterious ghosty fart.
Tell me if you're really messing with me. Are you messing with me?
Yeah. I think I said in the previous video, the previous videos are mainly like peeping shadows, shadowing the windows as they're walking past, that kind of thing. So we're just gonna skip ahead. We're really supposed to see something then.
I ain't messing with you.
I'm messing with you. Yeah, see, they do that kind of shit. This isn't Del and Dave, everyone. Where they see a dude in the background. It's there, by the way. There's someone standing in the background. That's the kind of thing they do. That's Del and Dave, everyone. They know what they're doing. You cheeky little monkeys, you. Right, I'm going to get to the bloody video.
Creepy crawler.
Creepy
A
crawler.
high school student from Boswell, Pennsylvania is walking home from her friend's house late one night when she begins to notice someone is following her. Fearing the worst, the girl takes out her phone and begins.
I just heard like a weird whine. Might be an outside. I live on my own, for those who don't know.
Begins to record as she gathers her courage and turns to confront her unknown stalker. What she sees shocks her to the core.
Let's do it.
Who's there?
A humanoid-like creature with glowing eyes stands up on two.
See, now this right there, that's the kind of stuff I expect to see on Chills. That's the kind of stuff I expect to see on Chills. Now, first of all, if it is an actual real dude stalking this woman, then that dude, you know, hopefully if he is, some authorities were called, but I don't know, it's hard to put any stock into these kind of things, because that is the kind of clip I expect to see on Chills, Mr. Nuke, if you ever see this. And there's nothing I can say about it. There's no debunking, there's no like deep diving, there's no whatever.
Legs before seemingly beginning to chase her on all fours.
It's just a dude crawling.
So what do you think can be seen in this footage? Is it an unknown creature? Or maybe just a person with freakishly odd proportions and
The proportions are not really that odd though. He just looks like a normal standing dude. And people can crawl like that, you know, it's not hard to do. I'm not going to do it right here. If I had more space here, you'd see me crawling around like bloody Spider-Man, I'm telling you. I'm quite nimble. Not like that. Get your head out of the gutter. But yeah, it's just a dude to me. And whether it's an actual stalker of the girl or not, it's just a dude. Nothing paranormal, so moving on.
for the ride. In this next creepy video, a man on a bicycle can be seen making his way through the streets of a town somewhere in Japan. A camera mounted to his bike helmet captures something absolutely terrifying.
Now, before we go into this video, right, whenever they say the videos are from Japan, I know that the Japanese love this ghost shit. They love it. I'm a fan of Japan, by the way. It's one of my #1 destinations I hope to one day be able to visit. I started learning Japanese years ago, so I'm a big into Japanese culture. But one of the biggest Japanese, like sort of not like traditional culture. It's the more like pop culture. is ghosts. They love this stuff. Usually involving the girl with, you know, the grudge girl, that kind of thing. So I haven't even watched the clip yet. But I'm expecting various things which I might take off my invisible bingo book when it comes up. Right? Ready? Jesus Christ. Okay, that actually made me jump! That actually made me jump! Even though I was expecting a girl with long dark hair to be there somewhere. It happened. That actually made me jump. Is it going to happen again? Oh, for man. Are you serious? See, now, when it made me jump, I just thought, right, he almost hit a pedestrian. That was it, and it scared him. He turned around, the pedestrian probably ran away. That was my first thought, right? And then, look at this. Again, this is something I expect in chills. Like I said in the beginning, this is exactly what I expect from a Japanese ghost video. Look at that. Look at that ridiculousness. That is the kind of stuff I expect to see in chills. And if Nuke sees this, he's probably going to ask me to stop watching his stuff. But, Nuke, come on. Come on now. I know, you know, things might be hard to find these days because you've showed a lot of stuff over the last couple of years. You've probably run out of stuff, you know, good stuff to show. I understand. And I'm not having to go at you per se. Well, that is bloody bullshit. That is ridiculous. And that's the exact kind of stuff I always expect from Japanese ghost videos.
The man slams on his brakes when suddenly a woman
See, that part made me jump
at the corner. However, when he turns around, the woman has disappeared.
Right, what I was thinking when I first saw that, after I jumped in a manly way, I should add, it was probably a pedestrian, and as he almost went into her, she probably just run out of the way or startled herself and run to the left or whatever. And for some reason, I don't know why the biker can't see her, or he was totally acted. But then the second part, I think, is probably when he gets to the bike shelter, is probably added on by the dude to sort of like add on to the supposed ghost video he accidentally made when he ran into the pedestrian. I don't know. The pedestrian part made me jump. That was just a little jump scare because Nuke, you little bugger, you added in a little music stab, which had me the same time, you little bugger. See, that one's really stupid though. The first part of the clip is like, to me, looks like an honest accident, almost going into a pedestrian and just made her into a ghost video. This part is just, it's chills 101, that's what it is. I don't know.
Behind him. What happened to the man is a mystery. Could the strange figure be the spirit of a traffic accident victim out for revenge on whoever crosses her path? Unfortunately, as with most Japanese videos, the source on this one is completely unknown. So we'll just never know what lurks in the tunnels. Paranormal investigator L from the YouTube channel K&L Ghost Hunters travels to the historic Smethwick Baths in Birmingham, England. The swimming center was built in the 1930s and used as an air raid shelter and morgue during the Second World War system of tunnels.
I'd love to go there.
During the construction of these tunnels, over 300 bodies were found buried here. All of them were victims of the plague that swept through the country during medieval times.
Smethwick Baths, I've heard of that
One
place.
particular angry spirit has been reported to be aggressive towards women. Elle is completely alone down in the tunnels when she captures something truly unnerving.
So here I am at Smethwick Baths, on my own, no K.
Just the L.
He's got a bad tooth.
Fair play. I don't know who K is, but L sounded really pissed off then when he said, "There's no K today. I'm on my own. He's got a really bad tooth." She did not sound happy when she said that. She's like, "How dare you, K? How dare you, K?" Alright, what are we gonna see? Something in the background? Is he gonna make me jump?
This place is madness.
I can hear voices, so there must be someone there. Or someone in the background somewhere. Or upstairs, I don't know. Yeah, there's like, I don't know, it sounds like someone in a different room chatting. I'm assuming there's like staff members there. What's it called? Smeckwith Bass, is that what it's called? Okay, so you can book to go on ghost hunts to this Smeckwith Bass. Baths, sorry. I'm assuming there's like possibly other people there or staff members there. I'm just prefacing that before we see something in the background.
Let's rewind and look at.
Oh, I missed it. What? Yeah, okay, I can see it now. Something in the background right there.
Who or whatever this is does not have a torch.
Doesn't have a torch, so you assume it's a ghost. I don't know. If it was me, I'd just think it's a dude in the background. And if I saw on the footage, I'd think, who's that? I would, it would be interesting and genuinely a genuine mystery, I suppose. But just because they don't have a torch, you can't just assume it's a ghost. You just can't. I don't know. Like I said, I'm assuming there's either staff members or other people there for a ghost hunt. I don't know. I'm not saying this L of K and L tried to make it up. It might just be a misunderstanding, that's all.
There is a low-hanging pipe here. I'm 5'3" and I have to duck down. So either this is a very short person or a child. But let's be clear. Children are not allowed in this part of the building or indeed on a paranormal investigation. As the site is a health and safety nightmare, I had to receive permission to walk the tunnels on my own. Without a torch, the chances are that you will probably hit your head on one of the low pipes or slip down one of the massive drains.
I mean, I don't know. Like I said, just because the low-hanging pipes, I don't know what area the baths they're in, so I've no idea. I can't deny or confirm that they had to duck down whatever. But to me, it just looks like someone walking in the background. That's it. And that's all you can really say on that. You can't assume it's a ghost just because they don't have a torch. I'm sure it's dark down there, but I'm sure they also have security lights. There's probably like things like that. I'm assuming this is a setup shop, mind. But I'm assuming they have like exit lights or security lights. I don't know. I'm assuming a lot. I get that. But you have to think in a logical manner that lack of torch does not make a ghost. I'm just saying.
Could it be that this is the dark spirit that has a hatred?
I don't know, Nuke.
Stalking Elle as she explores alone? Let me know what you think. Yeah.
I will add mine, by the way. I'm not trying to say this L person, K and L, tried to fake it. I'm not saying that. I just think it's a slight misunderstanding. That's all. Or maybe a big assumption. That's all I'm saying. Ghost Hunters, is that what they're called? I should look, shouldn't I? There you go. K&L Ghost Hunters. We are K&L Ghost Hunters based in the East Midlands. We are on the search for proof for paranormal, whether this is ghosts, spirits, or just something we cannot explain. We extensively explore locations around the UK to find evidence and then display our findings directly on YouTube. We are no way staged or paid to do what we do. We record and display everything, only cutting out the boring bits. I can stop them and watch a couple of their videos, because I'm always interested in, like, paranormal groups, which so far, in her explanation of that, she didn't try to, sensationalize it too much, so I quite like that in an investigation, I suppose. If it was like, oh my god, what was that? If it was that kind of thing, it would make me switch off. But that, because she was calm and collected in the narration, what it possibly could be, even though I think, just because it doesn't have a torch doesn't mean it's a ghost. I quite like the way she came across in it, and I'm going to watch a couple of their videos, K and L, so I'm going to watch them, see what happens. Not right now. For the future. Right.
Caught on CCTV. This next creepy video was sent in to me by a Nukes Top 5 viewer, but after further contact I was never able to determine a direct source. Viewer Yul Pedroso claims that this footage was captured by CCTV cameras in Guam.
Oh, we're on the other side, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's the face.
There, look at
Okay,
that. Holy there's a lot of them, look. That's why it is.
Now, what I always say when it comes to CCTV, never film the monitor directly. You are losing like a 75% of quality if you're just filming a monitor. You're losing a lot when you do that. Now, the first thing that strikes me of this CCTV, and this is because I've seen a lot of bloody CCTV footage, that right there, so far, I'm not saying this, so far it looks like it's like a water droplet on the CCTV lens. That's my first thought.
He's on top of the car.
Yeah.
Are they kids or adults?
Unless it moves like a person. Because I know it's like showing legs and stuff and like possibly a body with a head. But there's also like black voids there which are making shapes. They're not making a humanoid shape, but they are making shapes. There's black voids everywhere, all over that that camera.
Yeah.
Dancing.
Dancing.
What is that? They're kids. They're doing this. Yeah, go look at that.
Okay, so there's definitely someone there on the CCTV. Now, what I think, and you can hear the guy, one of the guys saying, "It's kids," and I'm gonna agree with him right there. What I always say with CCTV is CCTV are extremely low quality. They always are. They have to be, because they're recording like 24/7. So if they had to record like high quality video for 24 hours a day, 7 days a week onto a hard drive, however big the hard drive is, you would need like roomfuls of bloody hard drives to get like just a normal amount, like say a day or two of footage of say a 1080 or a 4K. Can you imagine that? 1080 footage. So that's why these CCTVs are always got to be, they have always got to be really low quality, like 240p, 360p at best, maybe 480p at the highest. So they have to be low quality in order to save space on hard drives. So that's one thing. So you're going to get pixelation, you're going to get all kinds of artifacting. Another thing about CCTV, especially with the night vision one, which that looks like right there, which I'll show you now. With the night vision camera, again, you're losing quality once again on the night vision setting, because it can only see a certain spectrum of light, so it has to focus the night vision beam, I suppose you want to call it, on a certain area. So this particular CCTV, I'm going to guess, is about 20 feet. That's the focal point. It's about... that's a total guess. I don't know how far away this CCTV is from those cars. But the focal point is definitely not on that area there. There's a light source there, probably like a lamppost, and then everything else behind or away from that light source is obviously in the darkened area. So if you had someone jump up on I don't even know if it's like a car or a wall, I don't know. Like you said, kids, if there's someone jumping up on there and they don't move that much, and the frame rate on the CCTV is probably like 15 frames per second, and that's pushing it. That's pushing it. If you look at something 15 frames per second, you'll get all kinds of movement like that, and it'd be morphing, especially on a low quality camera. And because whoever's there is in darkness, you're not going to see any detail. The focal point is not focused on that background, it's focused on that area there. And I know there's like light behind it, but that's probably bushes from another light source, and it's just that particular area is just not in light. It's pretty much bathed in darkness, as you can tell from that area there. That's all I can say about that, really.
I seen it doing this before. It was smaller than him, and a little bit like job, thick. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, see, it's even sliding down.
And the hole in there.
I think it's definitely a person. It's 100% a person. But the camera, like night vision setting, is not picking up that area. So anything outside the radius of the night vision, we'll call that the radius of the night vision, is going to look like a blobby mess. That's just the way CCTVs work. You look at any night vision CCTV, it'll be really good on that little focal point it's pointing at. Anything else outside that radius will be absolutely terrible. A ghostly mess, I suppose you can call it. Yeah, there's definitely someone walking around on top of the cars or whatever.
Could this be a really strange video glitch? Is it a hoax? And if so, why would someone risk damaging their car by standing and moving on the roof?
Kids are little arseholes sometimes, that's why. Like I said, there's no definitive way either or. To me, it looks like your standard crappy little CCTV with someone out at the focal point, and that's why they look like a ghostly mess. So, moving on.
Next door. This next video comes from a TikTok page that is completely unrelated to anything paranormal. TikTok
It's
user
TikTok,
Nicholas
it doesn't have to be.
Lorenzon from Argentina normally just shares videos of his family, travel, workouts, cars, and motorcycles. But one day, out of curiosity, Nicholas decides to explore an abandoned house in his city that is said to be haunted. He jokingly walks through the building, shouting and pretending to be...
Now, you know my stance on TikTok. I'm not going to get into it again like I always bloody do. But TikTok, they'll see something popular, then a million other TikTokers will copy the same old shit. Now, he's already said, hey, yo, I'm going to this haunted abandoned place. Hopefully something doesn't happen. He's a TikToker. Something's going to happen. Is he going to make me jump, though? What the hell's he doing? Kicking doors in? Oh, he's...
Someone or something can be seen watching Nicholas from a doorway before
It's his mate!
disappearing out of sight. Nicholas has no idea who or what he captured on that night, and is very glad that he didn't notice or have a more direct encounter with this odd, creepy figure.
Dude staying at the abandoned place thinking, who the hell is this dickhead filming everything, kicking doors in? Or his mate. And that's all I can say. There wasn't a lot in that. I mean, there was one part where made me jump. Genuinely made me jump. And I said this was going to be a short video. I'm such an idiot, honestly. But yeah, that's it. That was part 2 of Nuke's top 10 scary ghost videos to cry yourself to sleep. If you want to watch part 1, go to this link down below. And I should have said at the beginning, sorry, I forgot. Nukes, sorry, I forgot. So yeah, that's it. What do you think? Do you think I'm full of shit? Do you think I'm too sarcastic? Do you think I just dismiss them too easily sometimes? Some of them need dismissing, I must say. Right? I'm just saying. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed. I have a Discord, I've linked down below. It's free to get in. I have mods on there, so you know, please go there, have some fun. Post in the correct categories, but you know, don't misbehave. I also have Patreon, and thank you to everyone who signs up to my Patreon time and time again. I very much appreciate it. And for the people who don't sign up to Patreon, I very much appreciate you also as well. So it's fine, don't worry about it. But anyway, that's it. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you like this video. Leave a sub if you're new to my channel. I do this quite often. And I'll be back again soon. Don't know when, don't know how. But anyway, thanks for watching. Bye for now.